Hello everyone, I hope you are doing wonderful. In this video, we will explore the effectiveness of social engineering attacks, specifically credential harvesting through phishing. Using Social Engineering Toolkit, I will show how attackers can clone a legitimate login page, trick users into entering their credentials, and silently capture that data before redirecting them to real site, leaving little trace of compromise. This walkthrough is for educational purposes only and intended to raise awareness about common attack vectors. So before further ado, let's dive in. All right, my environment is Linux Mint running on virtual Oracle VirtualBox. I have here window of Mozilla Firefox, and this is my terminal for Linux Mint. First of all, I'm gonna list all the content in current directory. As you see, I have already installed the Social Engineering Toolkit. I installed this by cloning it from GitHub. And I have also installed Apache 2 as my web server, which is already installed and running on this machine. I'm going to go to directory of Social Engineering Toolkit, and for doing that, I'm going to use cd social. I'm going to list. Okay. All right, I'm going to launch Toolkit using root privilege. And for doing that, I'm going to use sudo I want my password. Okay, yeah, this is the Social Engineering Toolkit. Yeah, this is the environment here. Select from the menu. So because we are conducting social engineering attacks, and there are 5 numbers here, so we are going to use number 1 here. Next, because we are going to clone a site, so we are going to use number 2 here. Our purpose is for credential harvesting attack method, which it clone the page and place the files in Apache web root directory. It also set up a listener to capture any credentials submitted. So we are going to use number 3 here. So site cloner, because we are clone the site here for credential harvesting. You choose 2. Okay, we just go with the default configuration here. We don't want to change anything. Click enter here. So it wants us to enter the URL address, to clone for credential harvesting. As I said, I have already installed Apache 2 as a web server, which is already installed and running on this machine. And this is the address. Localhost lab index HTML. Okay, here is the username, password. So for cloning the site, we should copy the credential page. So this address, I'm gonna copy this one. So, and also paste it here. Site address, and click enter. Okay, it asks us, do you want to attempt to disable Apache? Say yes. Okay, also give us a message, harvester is ready, have a victim browse to your site, successfully stop Apache starting credential harvesting. Okay, so here is username, password. We already copied the site URL address from here to attacker machine. So I'm gonna use, for example, for the Alex and also for the password, I'm gonna use John. Okay, I'm gonna log in. All right, so it also asking us to save password or not, so not now. As you see here, we already harvested the information for the username and also password. For the username and password. So for username, I put Alex, and for the password, I put John. This demonstrates how attacker can use social engineering and clone sites to trick user into giving up sensitive information. This concludes this video for credential harvesting lab using social engineering toolkit on Apache 2 on Linux Mint. Thank you very much, and stay safe out there.